This is Alpha Lord MuRiDa, Special Light and Love Warrior. This is just a quick message from the Benevolent Reptilians. This is a message for everybody. This is an example of something the mistake that I'm making over and over. Like I said in my video, I'm learning. This is one of the hardest challenges that I've been learning. This is something I've been working on literally for years. I've been working on having better than unconditional love for everybody. I'm working on having divine unconditional love for everybody, which is the highest love that you can have for everybody, which has been a huge struggle for me. And this is something that um, me and Divine Creator had a talk. What's not so much a talk is something important that was requested of me. Like the divine creator has been asking me to make huge sacrifices constantly, which I'm glad to do. But some of the stuff he's asking me to do is sometimes difficult. But one of the things that divine creator says, because I'm in the University of Light and Love, is I have to have the high, of me being high vibration, me being an aspect, and me being of my favor. I have to have unwavering, divine, unconditional love for everybody. And this is something you guys need to learn. This is an example. I did something stupid because this would happen. My extreme unconditional love for the benevolent reptilians. I put a emotion onto that um, extreme love, unconditional love. Well, actually, yeah, extreme unconditional love for the benevolent reptilians. I put an emotional charge onto that love. When I thought I heard um, that the benevolent reptilians were making fun of me, I basically transferred hurt and sadness and anger onto extreme unconditional love for the benevolent that I have for the benevolent reptilians. So that corrupted my extreme unconditional love. That made my love now have a condition on it. It made me have a bad condition on it. Understand this: you cannot attach an emotion onto extreme unconditional love, and this is something I'm learning. This has been very hard for me. I've been working at this for literally years. I've been working for years to have divine unconditional love for people, and I'm struggling. This is one of my biggest struggles, and this is something that I have to overcome in order for me to be more powerful, in order for me to be aligned with the highest good and great, in order for me to be a way better person. I have to have unwavering divine unconditional love. It's just been a huge struggle for me because I keep on putting emotional charges onto love, and this is something you guys need to understand. This is something all of us have to learn. You know, even you start people have to learn this, because even you start people make this mistake. Because I hear stories all the time about you start people putting them. Well, you don't realize you're doing this, but you some of the biggest mistakes you start people have made is you put emotional charge onto love. This is something all of us have to learn. And this has been a huge struggle for me. This has been a huge battle for me. I keep on having extreme unconditional love for people, and then I do something stupid by adding emotional charge um, onto love, which I corrupt love. I basically downgrade love and I corrupt it and I make it bad. Because when you add an emotional charge onto love, you make it now you add a condition onto it. You now added a condition onto love, which corrupts the highest and purest of all powers, the most powerful thing. You put a condition on it. You basically, if unconditional love was a pot, um, was a fire, and you were trying to stuff it. You were trying to put a pot on it to just stuff the fire. You know that fire is gonna explode and it's gonna cause problem. It's gonna do something bad. It may even burn down your house. And my house almost got burned down by my extreme unconditional love for the benevolent trillions. I got tricked. I put an emotional charge on to my extreme unconditional love for the benevolent reptilians. It caused me to do something really stupid by saying "f you" to your reptilians, and that almost cost me to burn down my house. Because the benevolent reptilians are a huge asset to me. I mean, not only do I have extreme love for them, not only do I plan to name my first son a benevolent reptilian commander because I love the benevolent reptilian people so much. I have so much love for them. Be, I and they're just special to me. I find them fascinating, and they're to me they're beautiful people. To me, they're extremely beautiful people. You know, I do a lot of research on a lot of star people, and the benevolent reptilians just I just connected with them in some way. Hearing about their culture, hearing about their people, hearing about their ways. They're special to me. So I almost destroyed something that was special to me, but put an emotional charge onto my extreme conditional love for them. So this is an important lesson to understand. You cannot put an emotional charge on love. Love has to be given those emotions. You can't put a condition on love, especially unconditional love, especially divine unconditional love. This is Alpha Lord MuRiDa, special light love word. This is my message, and this is an important lesson.